Greetings gamers, and welcome to another stream this week. This week we'll be streaming New Adventure Island and giving some love to the TurboGrafx-16. I've been streaming for a while now, and I just realized I have yet to stream a TurboGrafx-16 game, so I figured, hey, if this is a good streamable game, this would be the one for the system, I figured. I haven't played a lot of the Adventure Island series, but the little I have played, I always enjoyed in small increments, so I don't know about this one. I've only played it a little bit, and from what I understand, it's not exactly a remake of the original, because there's some added stuff to it from what I read. But it's basically the original 2.0 with graphical upgrades and a whole bunch of other good fun stuff. But before I go and get started, I'd like to let everybody know that recently I was tagged in a video from the Game Grinder. He has a very cool channel that has reviews, unboxings of very collectible stuff, and game pickups that are pretty interesting to watch. So he tagged me in a video for talking about your top 5 most nostalgic games. So since I don't really vlog on the channel, I let him know that I was going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So in this video, I'll go over the top 5 nostalgic for me, which was pretty hard for me to think of, to tell you the truth. Never been asked that question before I really thought about, but I tried to put in a good thought today as I thought about it and worked on things, and I think I got a good list here that I'm going to share with you guys as we get the ball rolling here. But no better time than the present. Let's actually get started here. Alright, first stage. Let's get the feel going. These are one of those games you gotta get warmed up and get a groove going to beat. So let's see how well we do. A good old typical egg. I don't know how that's in an egg, but I digress. The good old video game world. Now, Adventure Island games were never bad that I remember when I'd play them, but I just never played them long enough to ever beat any of them. Like, I'd either have to stop playing for some reason, or, you know, it got late, or I just got too frustrated maybe at a point. But tonight, I'm going to give it the old college try, and maybe I'll get a reasonable distance, but don't expect this one beat. I'll be surprised if I do. But no, the graphics in this, the controls in this are rock solid so far. I mean, these are nice. This is nice, way nicer than I remember on the NES, because I played this game a lot more on the NES. I had it for the NES as a kid. And this is one hell of an upgrade, to say the least. But no, that stage is already knocked out pretty nice. Hey, what's going on, Gaming Snowman? Glad you could stop in today, buddy. You remind me I should probably get to my 5 nostalgic games by now. First game I'm going to go over is Doom. Doom is definitely, if you couldn't already tell by the channel, one of my all-time favorite games, if not most nostalgic. For a PC game and everything else. I mean, Doom is everything. It's a PC game, it's console, it's all over the place. And to this day, my terminology for a nostalgic game is a game that you can pick up and play any day, no matter what, and enjoy it. It's not like, oh, that game was so good, and then you beat it and you're like, I really don't want to play it for a long time again. It's never like that with Doom. As you guys have seen on the channel, I've played Episode 1 about a dozen times, even though I was trying different ports, but it just never gets old to me. It's such a fun and great game on every level. These boomerangs are kind of neat. But no, Doom is number 1 for the nostalgic list. And as far as number 2 would go, I think I'm going to have to go with Ghouls and Ghosts on Sega Genesis, because that game is one of the early Sega Genesis games I got as a kid. And I've always enjoyed it, and I play it and beat it every year. Really usually around, you know, the fall time or around Halloween. It's a go-to game that I pretty much have beaten every year for as long as I can remember. And it's just kind of like a tradition, and even though I do it around the Halloween time every year, I still could pick it up any time of the year and find enjoyment in it. Who would have thought a Capcom punishing series like Ghouls and Ghosts would be on my list, but the nostalgia definitely does it in for me with Ghouls and Ghosts. To keep up with the theme, actually my next most nostalgic game I can think of would be Super Castlevania 4. Once again, kind of the same story, rinse and repeat. I play that one every year, but the difference in that one is I do not beat it every year, and I hate to say it, but to this day I have not beaten Super Castlevania 4. I always end up playing it every year, and I get to I do get to Count Dracula at the end, but I have yet to ever beat him. And it's one of my goals, maybe in a future video. I might sucker Eric into it, we'll see, for a game night. I'm going to make it a point that we play until that game is beat, because that's kind of a game that I'd never shelf or anything, but it's a game I'd like to beat eventually, and then maybe it'll be easier to beat in the future. But no, that game is a masterpiece. If you've never played Super Castlevania 4, I don't know what you're waiting for. It is my favorite in the series. Probably my top one of all, probably because of the nostalgic edge. There are other great Castlevanias out there, but that's probably my favorite, and a lot of people I'm sure will argue others to be the best, but to each their own. It's very subjective. But no, Super Castlevania, everything about it, it's another game I could pick up any time and find enjoyment. I think to myself, if I started playing that game, I couldn't just put it down after one level, and that one definitely fits the category like the others. So that then leads me to two more games I have to pick on my list from his tag. That is going to be, you cannot have a game that's not NES on the list, so I'm going with Mega Man 3. Once again, the nostalgia for that one is Mega Man 3 is actually my very first Mega Man game that I owned. Not the very first one I ever played, because I do recall renting Mega Man 1, not being a very big fan of it. I mean, I think I was alright, but of course Mega Man 1 was killer hard, and as a kid even I remember getting pretty frustrated with it. But around the time after renting it and stuff, I did get Mega Man 3 for like a birthday or something, so that was the game I got to play the most, and it's actually the first Mega Man game I beat, so it being the first game I owned, first one that I beat, Mega Man 3 is definitely the go-to for me all around for nostalgia. And even though that one is not an easy Mega Man to say the least, it's got a good balance to it. I'd say 1 was too hard. 2, a lot of people might argue, is too easy, even though I'll never say a Mega Man is too easy, personally, but I could see people saying 2 is probably a safe thing to assume that one's the easiest. But I really felt that 3 got it all right. 3 added that nice power slide move in Mega Man 3, and I feel it's a much better balance of difficulty compared to the 2 predecessors. But of course I'm going to have my own bias and stuff with that one. So that leads us to the last nostalgic game to talk about, which is going to be Mario Kart 64. Yeah, how could Mario not be somehow in that list, you know? I'm not going to take the old boring route of Super Mario Bros. 3 or 1 or any of that kind of stuff. It's definitely Mario Kart 64. That's not the very first Mario Kart I ever played, obviously, but it was an excellent game to this day that, heck, I know me and Eric can both pick up and play that one anytime. Mario Kart 64 is just, that one aged way better, in my opinion, than the Super Nintendo one. Even though the Super Nintendo one still is good in its own right, I just rather play the 64 version before that one if I'm going to do a throwback Mario Kart any day of the week. So no, that one always can be played any time of the year. I'm always up for it. Multiplayer, single player, it's got it all in that one. But yeah, that's pretty much my whole list. I definitely wanted to go over and acknowledge the tag video. It was nice of Game Grinder to give me a shout out like that. I appreciate it, so I wanted to return the favor. And if you guys have never heard of his channel or checked it out, it should be in the comment below, a link to the video so you can see his tag and his channel, and I definitely recommend it. Sub if you get a chance, and let me know what you guys think about my nostalgic list, and let me know what's the most nostalgic games to you guys. It'd be interesting while we're going through Master Higgins' adventure here, which hopefully I'm going to survive here, because, like I said, I am far from a Adventure Island expert, to say the least. I will say I like this spear thing, though. It shoots nice and straight. Alright. I know Izzy would love this game. Gotta have a pick in for Izzy. Come on, Ryu. Do you miss the last week's game? Ah, Gargoyle's Quest. Everybody talks about Gargoyle's Quest, but I haven't really played that one. What the heck does Showtime mean? What does this even mean? What's going on here? I guess that's my reward. Yeah, I decided, you know, last week things were a little rough. But surprisingly, everybody seemed to enjoy my pick, even though everybody logged in to complain about it. But no, I like to do those every blue moon. I got some other fun games, we'll say, like I'll have last week, I'll do in the future, but I won't punish you guys week by week with game picks like last week. But, yeah, this one's definitely a change of pace, because this is really an arcade-type game that you gotta have some skill and really pay attention. And if things sound a little different than usual, I got myself all set up on the PVM, because I thought with a game with this fast of action, I didn't want to have any delay from the FrameMeister or anything, so it's recording through the FrameMeister, but I'm not using that monitor to actually play. I'm on my CRT right now, playing this. So there might be a little bit more of a large room or echo sound, the way I got this set up to record. But when I did a quick test recording, it sounded fine to me. But you guys let me know if I need to adjust anything. See, the funny part is with this setup, I actually have to put the volume of the game really low. Because if I plug in a headset to my setup here, damn it, it won't record the sound. So all I get is my nice low sound setup here today. Yeah, I don't think anybody's game from last... I don't think anybody's nostalgic pick would be last week's stream of Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. I think that's a safe bet. Alright, like I said, this game's got a flow to it, and I gotta concentrate, because we're actually getting to higher levels. But, might be like Ninja Gaiden, and we'll see a few levels for a while. Ooh, but I gotta remember all these tricks and traps here. I just never understood. It's so weird, the timer system. This guy's got to keep slamming fruit. He's like a slob, and that's his timer. If he gets too hungry, he dies. It's one hell of a demanding appetite, man. There we go. Game was banana is fruit, and I guess it makes sense. It's like how much, uh-oh. How filling is that fruit anyway? That exploding cannon in the volcano in the background reminds me of Bonk's Adventure. Totally staring at that. Thank goodness there's checkpoints. Yeah, Adventure Island is one of the few really good... What the heck is this? Oh. It's like fire you throw at the ground. Hey, it killed that stone, though. Whoa, that's one heck of a jump. Oh, man, you gotta, like, jump up to throw and hit things. Give me my spear. That's what I want, is that spear. Oh, this is gonna be real cool. Bouncy bounce. Alright. Nobody's gonna mess with a guy that can throw fire. Master Higgins means business. Oh, it even kills that stupid rat that runs out of nowhere. Is that NEC controller a 1-up? I didn't realize that. I think that's a 1-up. Alright, we got Ron Channel and Kula D. The party can officially start. What's going on, guys? I'm sorry if I'm not too much into the chat, but this game's really keeping my my eyes set on the screen. This game's pretty action-packed here, Pee-wee. There we go, that's what I like. Yeah, I actually read in the manual, I think it's called a spear. It looks more like an arrow to me, but I like the way this thing just flies straight. And it's kind of funny that when it starts falling, as long as it falls on an enemy, it kills them too. You don't have to, like, directly shoot and hit them. That's kind of slick. Whoa, we got some breakdancing here. This is one of those no effing around games. These would be the games that they'd be a one-take effort in my book. They just don't have much room for mistakes. Whoa, what's that? Cow milk? Wow, okay, I'm sitting there staring at it and then the frog kills me. Apparently cow milk, they have a picture of a cow on there, like you'd assume it's goat's milk or something. Why they gotta have the picture of a cow? Yes, you are correct, Izzy. This is based off of Wonder Boy, and a lot of people actually hate this series because it's exactly what you said it is. It's a rip-off of the Wonder Boy series. I actually do have Wonder Boy for the Sega Master System, which is pretty, dang it, arcade accurate from what I understand. And if, you know, depending on how well this stream goes, I might attempt to try that one out then. I'm hoping this game is infinite continuous, because if it isn't, this is going to be a real short stream, guys. I'm telling you that right now. If the stream looks dark, guys, it might be the setting on the Frame Meister, because I was reading that and not paying as close attention. It might be the scaler that's doing that to make it a little dark. I can change the settings for next time. Do bear with me, this is the first time I've streamed a TurboGrafx game, so unfortunately due to the settings of all the systems, I gotta adjust, and I can't tell what you guys are really gonna see so much until you guys see it. So I'm sick of this frog there, he's out of my face. But no, anything you guys can notice about the stream, definitely let me know. I'll take a note of it, because I do plan on doing more TurboGrafx-16 games in the future. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I do have a limited library, though. I have most of the popular games, because as I'm sure I've told people in the past, I picked up the TurboGrafx and a lot of games for it back in the day when people were like giving them away. Like, no joke, I think I still have, yeah, I got everything I got. Like, for $35 at, like, a flea market, I got my first TurboGrafx with 2 controllers, the Turbo Booster, and I think 7 games. And they're like, here you go, 35 bucks, and I was all over it, and I didn't even realize what I was getting. I just wanted one because it was a system that I played very briefly as a kid. I had a cousin that owned a TurboGrafx that lived far away, and I only visited them like once or twice while they had it. And I remember playing like Keith Courage, and he had, what is it called? It's like TurboGrafx's version of Kung Fu, but they had like way big sprites, and it's like a Kung Fu Master type game. And those are the only 2 games I think he had that I played. And, oh, and Bonk, of course, sorry, those 3. So those were the first 3 games, and that's all I really had as a memory when I bought a TurboGrafx. And the way prices are going for these, I'm glad I bought it when I did back then. And since I got more interested in college, I eventually ended up picking up the Turbo Duo that you guys have seen in previous videos that I got. And I did luckily get a good deal on, a while back, a Duo R RGB modded console, which I'm using right now. Because I'm always trying my best to give you guys RGB quality fun. But I'm going to pause that. Thank goodness this game can pause, because I need some water and to see what you guys are saying. Okay, Dark Army Warrior loves somebody. I'm assuming me. Hey, that's good to know. Be sleeping good tonight. Polar bear milk, that's a good guess. What else have I been missing out on in this great conversation? Yes, awesome. TV has joined us finally. What's going on, buddy? I am doing RGB. 9 times out of 10, I'm usually doing RGB on my streams. Sometimes that's video. It all depends. I'll usually let you guys know because I'm a video file. I'm actually modded system right now that does RGB out of the system directly, and came with a special cable for it. And the cool thing about my modded system is that he modded it so it has a switch on the back that you can do it 3GB or component, which I did put on a modern TV, and it works beautifully. So this system was worth its weight in gold for the deal that a friend was able to get me hooked up with. And that's what we're using now. Man, they really punish you for getting an upgrade here. Not a lot of time in this. But no, definitely probably not the best to... It'll be hard for me to see all you guys' comments, obviously, because this game's pretty intense from what I'm noticing to play. But when this video posts, or really any of the stream videos, please make it a point to comment on any games that you guys would like to see in the future for streaming. Because, you know, I have my own agenda of certain games, but it's always nice to see what you guys suggest, because sometimes you guys come up with some great ideas. I mean, like last week's stream, you guys really had a high demand for that, and it was just such a great stream, so I'm all for streaming for the people here. Man, this game's no messing around. You gotta be, like, on it. I will also say I'm not that confident in myself tonight with this game. I don't particularly think it's going to... I don't think it's going to last too long. Either my patience for it, or if I'm actually good enough to see the end, I don't know. These arcadey games usually aren't that long. So, in that presumption, I'm going to more than likely jump on Twitch. So keep that in mind if you guys do not have Twitch accounts. I'm going to be plugging that like usual. I know lately I've been doing a lot of Twitch afterwards, but it probably will pass the buck more to Eric in the future. There will be exceptions to the rule, of course, but Eric did finally do his first Twitch. I posted that video. Turned out pretty good. He's leaning towards the modern stuff, so I'm sure everybody is probably seeing Call of Duty on my channel and panicking that, you know, I'm going modern on you, but no, you guys can guarantee there's always going to be retro fun here. Call of Duty was just his bag he's going to be helping out with. Ah, well. Ah, Izzy, that is a good one. I actually have Crater Maze. I have played that. You know what Crater Maze reminds me of? Correct me if I'm wrong, Izzy. Isn't that like Boomer's Adventure for Game Boy, where you're like digging holes to like trap enemies and kill them while you're running around? I do have it. It's in storage in my stuff I gotta dig through. But yeah, I can get a hold of some Crater Maze, that's for sure. I remember playing that one. That's a good suggestion. I'll keep that in mind. But like I said, the suggestions, just because I know myself all too well. Yeah, all too well. I probably won't remember them that well, so definitely post them in the comments on any stream or when this stream posts. When I do streams, I try to post them, you know, the next day or tonight actually or something, just to have them kind of actively up. Whew, thank you, checkpoints. I don't even know how I was pulling that off. But no, back to the slip of the thumb on that one. Getting a little bit too greasy on the controller, all that sweat and action here. I love Blazing Lasers and Newtopia. Those are great suggestions. Wrong channel and Izzy. But the problem is with Blazing Lasers is I am not good at it. I think I can get to maybe level 4 or 5 in it, and then that's about it. I am just, once again, I got that problem. I love shooters. I'm just not good at them, unfortunately. Not good enough at them, to say the least. Newtopia, that is a game that has been sitting on the shelf for a long time, and I've always just like tried it for like 10 or 15 minutes just to like, you know, see what it's about. I always end up enjoying it, and then I always end up forgetting to ever come back to it. But I don't know how long it'd take to beat Newtopia, but yeah, you know what, I could probably stream that one. It'll at least keep me focused. It'd be better than I'm sure the experience has got to be better than the experience I had with Dragon Warrior streaming for like 3 streams in a row. The lesson I learned with Dragon Warrior, or the lesson I think we all learned with Dragon Warrior. When it comes to RPGs like that, it's called Game Genie. That's what it's called. And these fish keep on reminding me of like the dolphins that jump in Super Mario World. I don't know why I keep thinking about that every time. Okay, this game's really not messing around here. I would say platforming is my stronger point in game, but this type of platforming is pretty tricky. I'm more used to platforming games where you can take... Ah, didn't make that jump. Where you can actually take a couple of hits. This Master Higgins is pretty damn weak. Good point. No casual vacation here, TV. Oh. I didn't realize how much harder they make it in these later levels to get a power-up. Like, you gotta dodge for a while. It's not like the first level when you screw up and then they're like, here's your axe immediately to hook you up. Yeah, there we go. That's interesting. The boomerang can take out rocks on the ground, but the spear can't. All this crazy stuff. Heck yeah, the boomerang's doing okay. What the heck is this thing? I don't know what this thing does. Does anybody know what this eggplant does to me? Apparently it doesn't help me. I'm guessing that hurts me or slows me down or something. That's the first time I've seen the eggplant on me. I do know like the eggplant wizard or whatever is the bad guy in this series, so I'm assuming that's his bad man henchman or something. Stupid eggplant. But no, like I said, I keep on getting so sidetracked so easily, because this game's got my mind all over the place. But no, after this tonight, I'm definitely going to Twitch, and the reason I'm doing that, because I'm Lazy Kevin with his Xbox One, and I just noticed Twitch now supports... Why do I keep doing that, damn it? I think he's eating my fruit, or whatever, my time span down. That's what he's doing. Thanks. But no, Twitch, Xbox One now supports my XBLA version of Wolfenstein 3D, and that's very PC accurate, so if you guys are up for it tonight, I'll be twitching Wolfenstein 3D, a PC accurate port that we all can review and compare to all those other ports that we've been going through for the past couple months, it feels like. And it'll be a nice change of pace. I'll probably just do like the first episode if I get that far, which I'm pretty confident I'll be able to do. It's not like I'll be playing the Super Nintendo version, which is... oh. Remind me of that Super Nintendo version. Whoa, this is a great jump right there. I wish... You know, it's kind of funny. What systems don't have a Game Genie? TurboGrafx obviously doesn't. Sega, that's the one. Sega Master System doesn't have a Game Genie, and I thought that was crazy. Remember when I live streamed Lord of the Sword? That game needs a Game Genie code. Lord of the Sword is such a punishing game. And you know what? As crazy as that game was, I was so angry after that stream, I really wanted to go back and try to beat it again. But the problem is, once you get to, at least for me, I got to that pirate, and that pirate just taught me a lesson. And boy, I don't have timing down worth nothing right there. This is going to be a long stream of the same level at this rate. Yeah, good call, TV. I was wondering what game I was thinking of for the eggplant and its Kid Icarus. You get those eggplants on your head. What the heck? I gotta jump all this craziness? Yeah, because I don't have a weapon. Damn, this game. You know, as if it isn't tough enough with a weapon. Is there like a secret way I can get a weapon to appear? Do I jump around over here? No, they just don't give you one. You're on your own. You know, Master Higgins can remember his stupid hat, but he can't remember to keep his weapon with him when he dies. And this frog, I don't want to deal with it. There we go. Oh! Well, it's not like I picked up that weapon anyway. Hey, we're going to be looking at this level a lot, guys. This level's going to take some time. Alright. Thank you, Infinite continues. Alright. It's all about the timing. And I can't blame the controls of this game. Oh, I thought he could clearly jump over me. Apparently not. Dang it. Yeah, now I'm remembering why I don't play Adventure Island that much. I'm just not good enough for it. Okay, and I did bad timing on that jump too. I hope we all like looking at this level a lot tonight. Alright. And yep, and finally. Hit that dumb frog. Got him. Okay, now a checkpoint would be nice. Checkpoint, anybody? Somewhere? Oh, it doesn't matter. I got 0 lives anyway. That's cool. That's real cool. That's cool. Ugh. I don't even know what that thing is. It's like a guy that drives a wagon with some spikes on it. Can only imagine what they call that guy. The pineapples look like eyeballs when you're in this level. What do we want, guys? I'm going for the spear. The spear's the go-to for me. Of course, I get to the boss now. Alright, what's his pattern? Hopefully you're not hard. Die soon, die quick. What does he do? What does he do? Getting concerned, what does he do? Okay. He throws some major, sizable stuff and makes boulders happen. Whew. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I'm happy about that. Actually, I've heard about that one wrong channel, but I've never played it. I don't have the Capcom Classic Collection for PS2. I need to pick that up, though. And you know what? I'd probably play worse on those because I'm used to the slowdown, and I almost always use that slowdown to my advantage. And these show times are very confusing. What's with this breakdance and stuff? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't this series continue on with, like, Super Nintendo? Isn't there, like, a Super Adventure Island or something? And they have, you know, sequels. Does anybody know how good those are? I mean, if we get into an Adventure Island mood. I mean, this game's great, don't get me wrong. I may be complaining just because I'm not playing well, but it's definitely an excellent game. I mean, the controls are spot on. I just got to get used to these patterns and levels, which I've never played. I mean, I think the farthest I ever got is probably level 2 in this when I was just trying it out. But of course we have an ice level with no traction. We all know how much I love ice levels. Ugh. And yeah, you just don't stop. It's almost like you better have your timing down cold in this and just never stop. Oh, what the heck am I supposed to do with that? There's fire down there. I probably got to kill that blooper wannabe thing and then somehow put the fire out. I don't even know if there's an item that can kill that fire. Yeah, that is cool to have all those great games on one disc like that. My only gripe I could see myself with that is I'm extremely particular with old retro games, the controller. And the PS2, don't get me wrong, is an excellent controller, but I think it'd feel kind of funky playing the Ghouls and Ghosts series on a PS2 controller. I really feel like I need to have the good old Genesis in my hands, or the Super Nintendo controller. Something like that. Ah, here we go. Get me to a checkpoint. Checkpoint, checkpoint, checkpoint. Get me somewhere good. Ugh. Okay, we made that somehow. And thank you. I see my Hudson Bee. We all love the Hudson Bee. I guess I'll take it because they're giving it to me. See, I don't know when I want to change a weapon. I do know if whenever I get that spear, I usually want to keep it. Oh, I got the stupid dumb eggplant. You gotta like memorize when the eggplant is. He's eating all my health and points and time. Ugh, when's this level just gonna end? All these demonic bunnies, they're like Arctic bunnies, I don't know. Oof, got through it, thankfully. Hey, what's going on, Double M? Glad you could stop by. Eminem. Hey, more snow fun. Is that frog eating something? Whoa, now we got... Oh, this is going to get real cool now. We're going to have ice chips flying everywhere. Alright. Got to get in the mode. Look at that frog. What is he eating? It looks like he's eating. Okay, let that fall. Am I just going to have to be extremely defensive in this level, or what? And slow. And, you know what? I think my problem is you can't slow down in this game. This game rewards you for non-stop action. I think as soon as I see it, I just better just run and hope for the best. Yep, just keep running. See, just make it harder on yourself. There we go. That's how these games get you. You just can't stop. Yep, you got the dancing frogs, you got the bats. That's the other thing that... see, I didn't hit the timing right on that one, but I did there. Somehow. Hello? Okay. And... whoa, survey says. There we go. Get your checkpoint, Steve Harvey style. And we are good. Yeah! I don't know how I pulled that off. Oh, come on. I like fell right through that. I want an instant replay. Damn. These levels are getting a little ridiculous, guys. I don't know. Okay, so at least I'm in the middle of the action here. Hey, they give me a spear right from the get-go, so I like that. Me and the spear, man, we got... that's the way to go. Okay, now this spring. The spring doesn't work well with me. I always struggled with the spring in a lot of games, especially in Mario. Ugh! How am I supposed to get my traction up for that? Yeah, it's all... why has it got to be an ice level? If this game had limited continues, I don't know. I don't know how well it would go. Hey, LGR, glad you could stop by today, buddy. What's going on? You up for some TurboGrafx fun and possibly me losing it trying to play this game for that long tonight? As I said, I may be twitching sooner than we think at this rate. Now, like I said, I'm giving the college try. But... I gotta realize my limitations too, and I don't know why I jumped in that fire thinking that was like a power-up. Yeah, there you go. You got an Ed McMahon greeting. You can't go wrong with that, LGR. Alright. Why did I hesitate? Dang it. See, I threw off all my mojo hesitating like that. No time for that stuff. Why do I keep making... It's because it's colorful, and this is such a blue level. That fire I keep assuming is like a piece of fruit. I don't know why, but that's what I thought in my head right when I fell into it. I'm like, oh, it's a piece of fruit. No, fire is not fruit. Once I figure that out, we'll be in better shape. But the cool thing is I got 0 lives right now, so... Of course, once I get to a checkpoint, it won't really matter, because I remembered the fire's not fruit there. Come on, there we go. And there we go. So much platforming. Damn you, Master Higgins. Let's just through this level. Come on, we got this. We got this. We all got this, right? You guys are all honing in. And I didn't keep up my mojo because that's just how things are rolling here. Yeah. What the heck is the slime ball? I don't know. Was that a walrus? I thought that was slime. Come on, take me to the end, whatever this thing does. Take me to the end. To the end. Come on, where is it? Oh, thank you. I did not want to do that level again. I really didn't. I'm glad that is over. Ugh. Zelda 2 is a good game. Did you guys... I never knew until recently when I looked into it. You know the Famicom Disk System, like it did the Doki Doki Panic? I might stream that one in the future. Zelda 2 on the Disk System actually does have some significant differences from the US release on the cart. There's sound effect differences, there's music differences. there's boss differences at the end of certain labyrinths. And it's just kind of interesting. I mean, it's not so significant that the game is dramatically different, but it's enough differences that it's kind of fun to go back and replay it again if you've beaten the US one. That if you have the means to try the Famicom Disc version, is definitely worth a shot. And where did that egg go? Oh, I just needed some more cow milk, that's all. It's all about the cow milk. I love this falling and not knowing what's going to happen. I should have probably grabbed that boomerang, shouldn't I? I just like this axe. You'd think the axe would be better than the boomerang. It's got to be stronger, right? Ugh. Oh, I missed the kiwi. How am I going to stay alive without kiwi in his diet? Whoa, okay, that's cool. The guy, like, jumps behind you now. I love that BS. Yep, climbing on up. And an egg that falls all the way down. Oh, yeah, this weapon's real cool. I think it's the most powerful because it's like fire, but who cares because it throws like crap. I didn't even get to a checkpoint on that one, did I? Ah, dang it. Penguins are always a problem, no matter what game you're in. Ugh. Well. Yeah, it's always good to, I don't know, I think it's interesting how some people really do put a line in the sand. I've actually met people that are like, oh, I only play modern games, and I'm like, you know, your modern games that you're enjoying now will, I mean, kind of be retro eventually, no matter how many years go by. Even though it seems kind of crazy to say that really the PS2 is retro, the GameCube's retro, especially from my era. It's like, man, that stuff seemed like pretty modern at one time. But I don't know if it's just me or what, but I always tend to just go back to the retro. Modern games I enjoy and I appreciate them, but there's not as many that you're going to see me running to play. So if I'm ever playing a modern game, it's either because I've followed the series forever, like Doom. So it's like, you know what, no matter what they crap out with Doom's title on it, I'll be playing it. And then there's other modern games that are just awesome, but they're like modern retro, like, you know, Shovel Knight. That's a masterpiece of a modern retro game. And stuff like that I'll always enjoy. But when you say modern games, you know, there's always a rule of thumb for me. If it's a series that I kind of always followed, like, people be like, oh, well, you know, Grand Theft Auto, you're into modern gaming because you play that. Well, yes and no. I mean, I followed Grand Theft Auto back when it was on the PS1. Actually, when Grand Theft Auto wasn't even that great of a game. The original's pretty rough. Things didn't start getting interesting until Grand Theft Auto 2, if I remember correctly. I got 0 lives, so who knows what's going to happen. Alright, we ate our fruit, killed the spiders. I just want the snow level over. I'm guessing that the boss of the snow level is a polar bear. Or it's a big icicle. There we go. See, I'm so hesitant to jump off those. Oh, dang it. Doesn't matter, I had 0 lives anyway. Put in another quarter, right? Just put in another quarter. Yeah, a lot of people can keep Castlevania 4. Castlevania 4 is a rough game, man. I remember playing that when it came out as a kid. Thankfully, I did not buy it. A friend of mine bought it, and I played it at his house, and I'm like, dude, go get your money back. I played it at his house, and I don't think I ever played it again. I'm like, yeah, I don't need to experience this again. It's bad when you have to be like the other character that's not even like the Belmont type character. You gotta be like that chick, because she at least shoots stuff. Yeah, that was it's a pretty bad game. You know, some games just don't belong in the 3D world. I hate to say it. Like this game, I don't think this is a game that needs to ever go to the 3D world. And that's kind of how Castlevania, in my opinion, was. They should have just, like, totally tricked it out in 2D and just kept the series going strong. That's why I think a lot of people stick with playing Castlevania and that on, like, Game Boys and that, because those, I think, stay 3D. Not everything is like Mario, man. Mario is the one exception. He can pull off 3D and 2D. Dang it, and I forgot that stupid thing. I don't know, when it's behind you, it seems like it's going to get you, but then it jumps. So I'm just supposed to keep running away from him after I got in the habit of jumping behind myself. Oh, you sick game. With your spinning penguins. Take your spinning penguins elsewhere. Alright. I don't know if I can kill that thing that runs. I'm going to let him run behind me, and I got to keep running. And let him jump over me. That's what I got to do. Yep. Okay. Remembered finally. Alright. Got all the fruit. Got this egg that I didn't want this item. Cool. And then he hits me. Oh. Well, we found what my vice is in this game. That stupid polar bear rat thing. It's really cheesing me off. Ah, dang it. Yeah, I gotta agree with TV. Castlevania and 64 are just garbage. Can't have the Castlevania 64 series touch that system. Sounds like a good punishing low score game though, TV, so you might want to play the 64 version of Castlevania. And wasn't there 2 games on the N64 for it? I just played the 1 because that's all I needed to play. I did not need to play... Ah, I'm sick of making the same mistake. Damn that thing. Alright. You gotta keep your cool if you're gonna survive in these games. Gotta keep your cool. Which you think would be easy in a winter level. Alright, let's stop making the same mistakes. Let's concentrate. Where's that stupid thing that's going to run out of nowhere? And keep running. There he is. Yeah, do your thing. Okay. Now there's going to be another one. Let him run and do his thing. Okay. Is there another one? Well, we finally got past those points. Is there a checkpoint or something? End of a level? Something here? Thank you. Man, that level is getting on my nerves. Oof. Tomba. Tomba. That rings such a bell. What's the full name of the game? Is it like Tomba's Adventure or something, LGR? Is that the game where you like throw kind of magic and then you get keys and open doors? Because I have played that one. And if I remember correctly, yeah, it's kind of similar to this because you're like one hit and dead, like we've seen right here. Just fine, I don't care. Give me another set of lives. But no, I think I've played that Tomba game before. I don't remember it being a bad game. I just remember me not being very good at it. Yeah, you'd think with all the fruit this guy's slamming, he'll be diabetic in no time. They'll have to get Captain Novolin to hook him up. Where's Captain Novolin to save you? I really hate this punishment. They don't give you a weapon for like forever. And it's like, well, you died. And you get the frog. And I'm assuming I gotta run at the frog. Once I figure out that pattern, I'm gonna have 0 lives, so it's not gonna make a difference. Okay, I'm just running at that stupid frog. There we go. Can't hesitate in this game. And that frog doesn't jump till you hit him, so that's cool. That's real cool. Oh, what are we going to do with Captain Novolin? I think you're going to have a peanut butter sandwich and a glass of milk. Yeah. These games get me. These patterns and then last minute, and then I hate it always when I die. It's like, yep, that's what you did wrong, stupid. Don't do it again. And then I'm so the way I game it's so habitual. I have to like make the same mistake multiple times in a row before I actually figure it out. There we go. Now I got a weapon. Maybe I can do some kind of damage. I can't even barely reach that guy. There we go. Oh, that's cool. We like the platforms that are falling. Oh, and then we got this guy. I don't know how I pulled that off, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Dang it. Oh, now we got torches and this guy behind me. I mean, this is all just pure chaos. Wow. And then he gets a big old spike up the butt. Wow. Whew. This is only stage 3, 4. I think there's 24 stages altogether, like mini stages, and like 7 full levels. So I mean, this is definitely a long game for me. I'm sure if you mastered this game, it wouldn't be super long. You'd just mow right through it. But man, you have to say, as frustrated as I'm getting, it's still fun. I guess I did 2 extremes. Last week I could casually play and not have to worry about anything, and this week I gotta completely stare at every frickin' second while I play. I don't have the old good old casual play and why do I keep making the same flippin' mistake. It's right there. When you see the old spike there, you gotta just slow your roll. Dang it. That is a good point. Rex Ronin's the way to go. He can fix anything. Ah, I see. Yeah, I'll have to look into that on PlayStation. What I was thinking was actually a TurboGrafx-16 game. What was I thinking of? I think it's like Legends of Tonma or something, but now I know what you're talking about. The guy with colorful hair. I was thinking about a different game. It was kind of like Medieval. I bet Izzy knows what I'm talking about because he knows his games. It's like, I want to say it's like Legends of Toma or something. You got to get doors and you shoot magic or something. It's pretty difficult, like this one. I think it's another Hudson Soft special, actually. Ugh. So much Adventure Island. Here we go. So has anybody else played this version I'm playing tonight and can share in the pain, or is this the first time everybody even knew of this one, or what? Okay, right here I learned my lesson. Stop. Finally. I can actually see what the... got that bozo running around with his... What do we want, guys? Well, I know I always want that. Oh, of course. Let the good times roll. What's this boss's deal? I hope he's easy. Hey, I called it Polar Bear. I was just joking. I don't like what he throws, I tell you that. It gets extremely crowded. Die, Polar Bear, die! Die, 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 die. Did you not hear me? I said die. Dang it. And of course, you know, there's not going to be a, heaven forbid, in this version they have like a checkpoint right in front of the boss, because you got to do nothing but struggle to get a weapon in this game. I can't believe how many hits that Polar Bear takes. You know what? That's making me wonder. Maybe that's the downside to that spear. It's just weak. If I had maybe the boomerang or the... I would think the axe would be stronger. Does anybody know the order of weapons for strength on this? Because I can hit them a whole bunch of times. I'd rather just hit them a whole bunch of times with something stronger and deal with how wonky it handles, as opposed to sitting there all day throwing those damn spears, because it didn't seem like it was killing them at all. And yeah, I can't pass this frog to save my life because I'm sitting here flapping. Yoink! There we go. We needed that to happen because I need an extra set of lives if I want to get anywhere. But I guess it really doesn't matter because it's all a one take anyway. Oh, alright. No more screwing around. All you do is screw around. See what happens when all you do is screw around? You just can't beat this game. Rex Ronan won't even help you. Okay, keep cruising. Yeah, I hate that guy, and that guy, and this guy, and that guy, and that way. And then that gets all crowded and crazy, and these dumb spiders and things, and of course this guy's gonna chase me the whole way. And then I gotta stop. Gotta somehow take these guys out. What is that damn thing? Yeah. Okay. Screw it. I think I'm gonna take the axe, because I think it's stronger. And let's see if I could kill this guy faster, because apparently the arrows weren't working too hot. Okay, have some axes in the face, you stupid polar bear. Come on, axes. It's all about the axes. Come on, axes. Come on, axes. It's all about the axes. Yes! Take that. You know what? Yeah, that's the way to go. Oh, hey, who's that? I don't think that's his girlfriend or wife or whatever he's supposed to save. Is that like their child? Who did we save? Well, at least we got showtime, which seems to keep on getting creepier each time we progress through this game. I don't know how it's going to top itself with the next 3 levels and stages. Alright, are we at least out of the snow? Yes, we are. Finally, stable ground. And parrots. Lots of parrots. I love how hitting a frog green turns them purple. Loving it. No time for you, snail. I'm assuming I want this boomerang. I kind of don't have a choice the way that was positioned. That's one angry looking monkey. Ah, the boomerangs clear those rocks, so that's probably why you want that. There we go. Yeah, but this is quite the gem on the TurboGrafx-16, I have to say. This is one that stands out, even though it's kind of a recreation or remake slightly of the other game. This one is way better than the NES version. I like the graphics, I like the big sprites, I like the control. I don't like the parrots. Not a fan of the parrots. Man, it takes forever just to get your frickin' weapon. This guy should like, defaultly have a weapon. This is kind of BS that he doesn't really. That's the whole fun of the game. Not really. What's that thing? Oh, whatever. It's like an angry potato that came out of the ground. I don't understand. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Sorry about the squeaky controller, but that's how PC Engine rolls in TurboGrafx-16. I noticed they got like the squeakiest controllers, at least when I play on them. I'm like tightly holding the thing all mad hell. And the way this setup is, the microphone's way right in front of me. I don't have as good of a spot to hang it for this setup. Oh boy, everybody's arguing about Chuck Rock. Come on now. Yeah, that's a good point, TV. I was getting the MJ vibe on that tutu he was sporting. Oh, come on. What am I going to do with this? It's a lot of leaps of faith in this game. Oh, you know what's going to make this game cooler? Let's make it faster with some, yeah, that really helped. Alright. Oh, this is what I could go for. Oh man, it's Mouser. Is Birdo next? I actually was debating on it. We're going to have to bust out some Birdo action again in the streams. Another thing I was thinking about, I do have the Super Game Boy 2, which is pretty much the best Super Game Boy to have because the American one is all slow and jacked. It's the Japanese one, but it works with the American games fine. If you guys have any good suggestions of probably future streams of Game Boy games, I do have a plethora of Game Boy games and Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color. I do have a good amount, and I pretty much never really played much of any of them. And streaming will definitely remind me to start using them. Dang it! Boy, my timing is just gold today. So like we said, since this is a ripoff of Wonder Boy, and I don't even know what the heck I'm supposed to do here now. I guess I'm supposed to wait for that rock? Is that rock coming? How many people really care about, you know, this being a ripoff of Wonder Boy? I never knew for the longest time. Till the internet and people started complaining about it. I mean, since I never knew of Wonder Boy, and this is the first variation of the game I knew of, so I never really cared. I'm like, yeah, it's Adventure Island, it's fine. Then you bump into some hardcore dude that's like, this is supposed to be Wonder Boy. And he gets all crazy and angry about it. It's like, dude, who cares? As long as they kept some kind of thing of the game. All I know is Wonder Boy looked like he was kind of the same guy, but he had like half of a lemon on his head or something. Why did I grab this? Oh, I'm throwing fire somehow. That's that crazy island magic. It's all about the island magic. Ooh, that's why you want it. Man, you can break those boulders. That's some pretty powerful fire to break rocks. Wow, even the boomerang can take out rocks. There's some tough boomerangs. I would think the axes would take the rocks out. Boy, this guy's got the pattern down and kept dodging those boomerangs long enough, didn't he? Okay, I need my fruit, because Master Higgins got to eat every 2 seconds. I'd hate to see this guy's produce bill. Yep, there we go. And just... leap of faith? Oh, I don't even know what I was doing with that one. Dang it. Yeah, it's funny about these controllers. It's like, what the heck do I need to do? Get a can of WD-40 on these controllers? I don't think that helped my gameplay since it'd slide right out of my hand. Okay, no time for you. Alright, good. Get that bat out of the way, get everything else out of the way. There we go, and a bat. No time for messing around. Yeah, I'll take it. And... whew, survey says, finally. Yeah, skateboarding was cool in the 90s. I guess that's why he at least had his safety gear on. He is conscious. He had a helmet, knee pads, elbow pads. He had the whole 9 yards. So he's sending out the right signal. Alright. What's the punishment of this level? It's got some pretty wonky music in this level. It must mean business. Yikes. Oh. Alright. 4-3. We got this. Just no slowing down. There's no time to slow down. There's no time for a weapon either. Because, heck, this game's just like, you can do anything without a weapon. I don't know how the hell I'm going to do that now. Come on, you should be able to, like, bounce around and then, it, like, have a weapon up here for you. That's... My past experience tells me you just keep running and don't stop. And that kind of slowed me down. Okay, a weapon sometime today? Today? Ah, there we go. Fruit, weapon... Fires. Who's building all these random campfires? Gonna burn this island down. Eh. Whoa. Okay. Alright. Oh! At least I just trip over them, so I'm thankful for that. But now my health or life or whatever is getting low. Something good? Oh yeah, we're talking cow milk. It's Master Higgins' super stuff right there, man. I can relate, man. Good old glass of milk goes a long way for me. Better not be that skim crap. I know how you guys take your milk, but it's 2%'s my limit. I don't go any lower than that. And now with age, I can't do vitamin D like I used to say the least. And if anybody's lactose intolerant, I truly feel sorry for you, because that's got to be a rough life. Yikes. Survey says... We're getting there. And I don't want that fire garbage. I'd rather throw this. But maybe that fire's to throw... that fire's to break that, probably. I don't care. We got through it somehow. Oh boy, Mario typing? How did we get on that conversation? Back to another castle level. Let's all cross our fingers, shall we? Guess we got a weapon in the beginning here. Man, this is a lot of frogs here. I gotta revisit this because I died without a weapon. That's not gonna be fun. Alright. Man, that guy's got a jump. I'll give him that. It's a mean jump. Come on, reach that frog, would you? An apple over the fire. And I miss it, of course. Whoa, I'm going so slow. And they're not giving me much fruit, and this thing's on my case. And that thing don't die. I need more fruit. Ah, dang it, you get all anxious. Timing, such brutal timing. Such brutal timing. Whoa, okay. Oh, that's right. I don't have a weapon in the beginning. This is going to be a real cool level. Real cool in the beginning here. I got to give my thumb a little bit of a rest, so I'm going to pause and catch up on some conversation here. You know, I do have to say here, almond milk, yeah, I've seen that before. I can't remember if I ever tried it. But man, milk is the go-to. That's like the one beverage you can guarantee I drink daily. I just can't survive without a glass of milk. I don't know what it is. It's my lifeblood. Some people need beer and alcohol. I need milk. I get more cranky without milk. Must not be many cereal eaters out there if nobody's having the regular dose of milk. Come on, don't you guys have your Frosted Flakes every morning? Or at least your Trix or Cheerios or whatever the hell? Well, this is just evil to get that weapon. Oh yeah, and then we got my friend here. He just wants to kill you. Now this is what I'm... Yeah. No time for hesitation again. I knew I had to slow down on one of those. Oh. This is the last level castle, right? Yeah, so there is no checkpoint. It doesn't matter. I just gotta get to the end and see what the boss is. I don't even know what the heck is the boss gonna be of this level anyway? Or this stage. I'm jumping for the fruit. Too much purple on the screen. You got the grapes, you got the frog. I don't know. I wonder how many continues I've used so far. Healthy amount is my guess. Okay, you got the dumb bat. He jumps, you jump over him, he jumps, and I should have waited for him. This is just too well programmed. There's too many points where it's like run, stop, run, stop, run, stop, run, stop, stop, run, stop. Yeah. Nope, no time for you. That. Yep. And we're gonna run at Mr. Purple Frog, jump over Mr. Green Frog. Whew, okay, now we actually have a weapon. We got that BS, and we got this BS with that BS, and some more BS. Now this one I can't hesitate, this one I do have to hesitate, that one I don't. Nice. Now these things are going to be breathing fire at me all day. With my friend visiting. Well, how the hell am I clearing this? Oop, nope. Come on, up, and go. Man, I don't know how I did it, but I'll take it. Gotta keep cruising, though. It's recommending the boomerang or that. I'm taking the boomerang because I think it'll be stronger. I don't like how weak that arrow was. He has just too many hits. I can't dodge that long in this game if you guys haven't noticed. So, a lot of boomerangs to Mr. Boar ahead. What's his deal? Whoa, this guy likes throwing. He's gonna bury me with boulders. Yikes! Keep jumping. Are these boomerangs even hurting this dude? Seriously. Today? Can this guy die today? How about today sometime? Thank you. Wow. Oh, there's our reward, guys, and it gets even creepier showtimes. You can never have enough showtime. "5-1. Hey, it's raining. Does that mean it's going to be more slippery? But it's on grass. Well, yeah, it's still slippery, I guess. That's my guess. It's a slippery? No, I think it's just raining. Woo, spring fun. Gotta really earn that kiwi. Oh. I don't know what these dragonflies are about, but they look like trouble. Yikes. No time for dragonflies. Ah, told you, the springs. The springs, the springs, the springs. Man, Coola D, that's one hell of a breakfast. I couldn't... I'd hate to treat you to breakfast. It'd about break the bank. We'd have to go to a buffet. And that damn frog. See, you got me thinking about breakfast now. It's not helping. Oh, man. Okay, so jump, jump, run at, jump, 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 get a weapon finally, kill dragonfly, deal with spring BS. Yeah, we're getting there. No time for you, purple frog. Nice. Ah! Evil frogs in this game. Evil. So you guys gotta let me know, am I slacking on any other system you guys want to see that is retro, preferably? I mean, I know I was definitely slacking here on the TurboGrafx, so we're playing catch-up this week with our friend TG-16. But I think I've touched base on most of the good retro systems to at least stream. I mean, I don't think I'm going to bust out the Intellivision anytime soon to stream. I don't know what game I'd stream on that. We all know I had my fill of burger time for a while. Dang it. Alright. No messing around this time. No messing around. I got some lethal boomerangs that are taking out boulders like nobody's business. Alright. And okay. And okay. Gotta worry about the springs, though. I know it's coming. There it is. There's the spring, that's my problem. And this stupid dragonfly. Yeah! I'll take it. Alright. Oh my word. I don't even know how I survived that. Don't ask me how. But I got a checkpoint. And thank goodness I did. I like how literally that cloud is out to get you. Actually, I'm not a fan of buffets in general, period. I've known too many people that have worked at buffets, and from what I understand, buffets are just rotten food at a discount. They've been sitting out all day. It's very hard to find a good, fresh buffet, at least around here. Oh. Of course, after I get to the checkpoint that I lose. Well, looks like the rain is the ultimate challenge level so far, guys. The rain level's really whooping me because I just can't handle these purple frogs. They're unstoppable. Damn purple frog. Well, so far I can tell from the stream, everybody just wants to see more Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. So I'm going to have to look into finding the sequel of Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. I have heard rumors of a fan-made sequel. We might just have to go that route for another stream. Now we're bragging about what we have for lunch. The topic has gone pretty stale in the stream. Well, you guys just tell me, if you've had enough Master Higgins, I'll go to Twitch and Wolfenstein in no time. Because I'm going to be taking a break from Master Higgins. He's really punishing me here. Worst part is, there's no password or anything in this game. It's hard for me to still sit and play these through all the way from the beginning. It's like, man, I'd love to come back to like this level, but to tell you the truth, these kind of games, I think it's hard to get back into the flow. You almost need to start playing them from the beginning. Get your mojo going, and then play on through. That stupid cloud I can get the heck away from. Yeah, now I got 0 lives. It's a good time to run in that cloud, and don't know how I cleared that, but I will still shoot at that frog and get myself killed, because that's how it rolls. That's right, TV. I forgot all about the magical heating lamps that keep everything fresh at the buffet, exactly. That sounds like a good ploy by Old Country Buffet. They're like, but we have heating lamps, sir. I'm like, I didn't know a heating lamp is the equivalent of a Ziploc bag in a refrigerator. It's just hot, rotten food, then. Oh! Yeah, I'm getting pretty sloppy now. Yeah, I do agree. How do you even make a sequel to such a great game like Plumbers Don't Wear Ties? You know, they didn't make a sequel because you just couldn't top that game. You knew it would be worse than the first one. And me just thinking about it gets me killed. Alright. So the sequel is probably called Plumbers Do Wear Ties, and then the whole time he doesn't wear a tie throughout the whole thing. Man, those springs get me edgy. Never make those spring jumps too well. Alright. Keep eating your fruit, Master Higgins. Okay. And this dumb bug. I mean, this guy's definitely hopped up on cinnamon swirls, because look, even standing, his legs are constantly kicking, and I can't make that jump to save my damn life, so why am I trying? Ugh. There we go. And keep making that mistake. Damn you, Higgins. You know, Wonder Boy would have this level licked, I bet. Get his lemon head ass in this. Yep. Oh. Whoa, throwing the wrong way. Throwing the wrong way. There we go. And got him. And how the hell you missed, I'll never know. Yeah, like run at it, jump, hit the edge, barely make it. Here comes my welcoming cloud. There's my checkpoint. Where's the end of this hell level? I don't know, but something's got to give. Whoa, that's some weird timing. Don't trust them frogs, or a mole with a leaf. I don't know what he does. What the hell killed me? The mole with the leaf? Or did I run out of time, probably? Because I missed all the damn fruit. You know, there's just so many things against you in this game. It's like, yep, you have a time limit, you have everything can practically kill you in one hit. This game's just damn evil. Ah, good old restaurant dinners. That's the way to go. I'm starting to feel my point of the college try wearing out, guys. I don't know if I got another good solid turn in me after this try. We're gonna find out. If you hear this squeaky ass controller break in half, you know that the stream's over. Damn you, Higgins. Yeah, barely. I'll take it. Come on. Kill that stupid frog. Alright. Alright. Oh, dang it! I wasn't even thinking. It's like, if I hit him, he's going to jump. That stupid frog jacks me every time in that spot. Alright, let's try to avoid that frog. Or what the hell am I going to do with that frog? I can't even kill that damn bug. Oh, I see. I'm supposed to do this. Duh. Alright, while we're young, they don't give you any freaking fruit. And then you get a stupid mole. Yeah, the heck with that mole. Barely give me some fruit to survive. Come on, how about a super power up? Well, we get some moo juice here. That can be the saving grace. Oh yeah, that's cool. Just keep. Oh my gosh! What the heck are you doing, you evil ass game? Oh hell no! You just give me a. You give me the end flag now. We ain't playing around no more. This level's over. What the hell is that thing? No. This level needs to end. These levels aren't supposed to be this long. Oh my word. Yeah, this is straight up evil. Alright. We got this, right? We got this. Okay. We ain't got nothing. Well, that's some good times right there. That's some good times. Just too good of times. I gotta say, that's a good solid stream for this game. I pretty much hit my patience level with this one. I think I'm just going to dump off to Twitch now and do the Wolf 3D most accurate PC port I can stream for you guys. Hope to see you join me soon when I sneak on over to Twitch. So that's the retro stream for this week. Let me know of what retro games you'd like to see on the comments below when I post this, and I will talk to you guys next time. Till then, take it easy.